Well, our division is composed of graphic arts, visual and performing arts, humanities, and English. So it's a very broad range in our division. So we've got studio arts, which are really fascinating, painting, sculpture, ceramics, things like that. We've also got a great graphic arts program. We even have a bachelor's degree pertaining to graphic arts. So a lot of students are very interested in that. Then in humanities side, we have two really big degrees, one of which is communication, which is considered one of the top 10 degrees to get in terms of job prospects, and also foreign language, especially Spanish and French. And those are two very valuable skills in our diverse environment that we live in. Finally, we have English, which is also considered one of the top 10 degrees according to the Princeton Review, because it's very useful for a variety of communication elements and also for good writing skills, good reading skills, things like that. So, a lot of people think that a degree in humanities is not very practical compared to something vocational like dental hygiene or mechanics, diesel engines, things like that. Those are very practical too. But interestingly enough, when it comes down to it, a lot of humanities degrees are very popular because in the long run, the average salaries that people earn are actually higher than in vocational degrees. If you do not earn even an associate's degree, you only stand a 25% chance of making it to middle class, right? So education truly is the secret to achieving dreams that you want. If you want to own a home, if you want to have a family, if you want to have stability and health insurance and things like that, the number one thing that you can do to invest in yourself is education. Liberal arts study a whole variety of different things, but one of the things that's very important is when it comes down to it, it teaches especially critical thinking, information literacy, and the skills that employers are actually looking for, especially from top positions, right? Now, while it is very practical to, let's say, study nursing, right? They also want somebody who's going to become the head nurse or a nurse practitioner or a leader in a medical field. They would want that person to have good communication skills, good writing skills, good critical thinking, and good analysis skills. So the liberal arts themselves teach a lot of what they call soft skills that seem to be missing today. My advice to undecided students is to explore as many different fields as possible. Take a sociology class, take psychology, take a business course, take an English literature course, take a communication class, study a foreign language, right? Try to get as much breadth as possible, talk to a lot of friends, but then also, as I mentioned before, try to think of the things that you truly love, the things that really get you fascinated, that really get your imagination flowing. Right? Those were usually the fields that will end up leading to something interesting as far as a career choice is concerned. A wise person once said, "Do what you love and the money will follow." One of the best kept secrets in at TMCC is our amazing performing arts faculty, right? We've got some amazing music, dance, theater professors that are really inspirational to the students. And then I don't think a lot of people know so much about our bachelor's degree in graphic arts, which really prepares students for the computer use, technology, printmaking, and things like that that really allow students to enter the workforce immediately. If your website doesn't look good, what use is it, right? If you're going to publish or print materials, you want a good graphic designer associated with that. We are such a visually oriented culture, and we're a very visually oriented race. And as a result of our species loving to look at stuff, graphic arts is more and more and more not just an art, it's also a craft and a technology. Fun fact about myself, I'm originally from Reno. I'm a fourth generation Nevadan, so my great-grandparents used to own the Lightning W Ranch in Washoe Valley, but they lost it in the Great Depression. Man, I wish we still had that property. I would say one of the best bits of advice is really engage in the culture of community college, right? Make friends, talk to a lot of people. Don't just be the person that sits in the back of the class and participates in class and then bolts out off the campus. You can learn what professors to pick. Pick your professors, learn who you really like, and you'll end up getting a lot more out of it than just sort of walking through the paces, going through the paces of just attending school. This is the time when a lot of people really blossom. People really discover a lot more about themselves. They develop a lot more self-confidence. They have a lot more intellectual stimulation. They make a lot of friends that they keep for life. A lot of people meet their future spouse as well. So college is great.